fuck are you doing? Put that thing down.
Sinful is about a couple, two women that are on the run after committing a terrible crime, and they're holed up in this house waiting for one of their partners to come get them. But as the minutes tick by, strange and bizarre things start happening, and they kind of realize they're kind of trapped in this house almost in like hell.
Can you talk about coming up with a story that can be shot under extreme conditions like that?
So originally, Greg, Chris, and I were going to shoot another movie that I wrote and directed. We were going to shoot at the end of April, and we were ramping up pretty quickly to start production when the stay-at-home order happened, and we had to kind of put that on pause. So I was definitely like kind of reeling from that, and you get super excited to make a movie, and then when you find that it's shelved indefinitely, that was kind of painful because we spent a lot of time working on that. So then when Greg was preparing to shoot Quarantine, is it Quarantine Girl or Girl in Quarantine? Quarantine Girl. When he was getting ready to shoot that, he asked me, he's like, if there's anything you have an idea for something that can be shot with a cast of like 2 in one location, let me know and we'll do it. And I didn't have any ideas when he talked to me, but after we like ended the conversation, I remembered this script for a short I wrote like years ago and just kind of buried. It was just something I wrote for fun. And so I dug it up, and it was 10 pages, and Greg pretty much wanted to shoot in like 2 weeks, so I spent about 3 days really adding to it, developing the characters and the storyline, and making it into a feature. And luckily, Nicole and Christina like got on board, and they were amazing to work with. And this is probably one of the best experiences I've had making a movie, just because we shot the whole thing in 4 days, which is crazy. But anyway, it's amazing when you have such a limited amount of people around how much you can get done, and you kind of really just run with it. And we didn't really do a lot of planning because there wasn't a lot of time, and it was basically like, here's a script, like how do we shoot it? And it was just Greg, Chris, Caleb, myself, Christina, and Nicole over 4 days, and we banged out what I think is going to be a really fun, cool, different type of movie, and I'm super excited.
Yeah, I mean, it was interesting because that character, she has mental illness while, dealing with a drug problem, and obviously like her life has been chaotic. So, it's a very, complex character to play, but I mean, it was fun just like diving into it. And yeah, I think the whole quarantining thing did help because like I guess like even now, being quarantined for a few months, it even for like a normal person, like it kind of gets to you in your head, so for someone who does have all these problems and all these mental illnesses, like just imagine what she's been going through. So yeah, I guess I did take that kind of in consideration and stuff. My concerns was like doing the intimate scenes because that's something I've never done before. But everyone was super professional about it, and it just made me super comfortable. So I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, I just wanted to thank Sherry too again for connecting, me to these awesome group of people. And I don't know, hopefully we can make some more movies together and work together again in the future.
There was a lot of dialogue and a lot of different ways to play those characters, and they had to learn it all within a few days. And both of you became super prepared. I know, Nicole, you were doing this whole other movie, so it's hard to kind of wrap your head around both. But like, it was such a pleasure. Everything was so smooth, and like all the scenes, like you guys nailed them pretty much in 1 or 2 takes, which was just absolutely incredible considering the amount of work we had to get done. So I really thank you guys for being so prepared and for really taking the role seriously and kind of bringing what you guys brought to the characters. I'm really excited to see the final version of it because I think you guys rocked it.
What was the tally in the end? Was it 3.5 days or 4? Was it 4 or 3.5? I think 4.
I think it was 4, but I mean, we never really did a full day, right? Like we never did. Like longest day we did was probably like 9 hours, maybe, which is like, I'd never done anything like that before.
We can shoot 4 movies in 10 days.
Yeah, we probably could have shot it in 2 if you really wanted to, right?
But Rich, you're awesome too. Your directing style is that you just get to the point. Like a lot when you were directing the actors and stuff, and including me and some of the stuff I did. but you just got to the point, but you were very, you expressed what you wanted in each scene, and then we just hit it. So kudos.
Yeah, I mean, for these types of movies, like, there's not a lot of time to really like fuck around. You kind of got to really figure out, like, have the vision, know exactly what it is you want people to do, and luckily everybody involved kind of really just got that, either through osmosis or just through they were feeling the same thing I was. But yeah, when you're working like this, you guys are really in sync. So I'm so happy with the experience on set. It's